Lesson number 1. The market can always do whatever it wants whenever it wants. And this trade is the perfect example because it went to the target within a few candles even if I was not expecting such fast movement. The key is to stick to the rules, and since I saw a great setup, I just traded. So let's jump back to the beginning of this trade and let me show you the setup. Today I'm looking at Bitcoin on the 15 minutes time frame, and I'm using the bottom stop signal, the levels and zones, and the RSI Exhaustion. The ones that will allow me to make the setup are the bottom stop signal and the RSI Exhaustion, and I'm going to show you in a second. The levels and zones, well, I will use the levels and zones as a reference, so to give me the extra confidence into my setup. If you want to test these indicators and even more indicators, you find the link in the description down below. So let's get to the setup. What I am seeing is that Bitcoin is recently moved quite sideways, pretty flat here, and then it went back up here, but I mean, it doesn't look this whole movement is sustained. Why am I saying that? Because the price is pretty much flat up here. You see, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, but it's pretty much flat throughout all this area. But at the same time, the RSI is moving down here, so the macro movement is down. But recently, most recently, has just gone down like crazy, guys. So this is very steep downtrend. But the price action, it looks like it's ignoring the RSI, which is a very great indication to us that this price is not sustained. This level is not sustained, and the price will likely fall. I don't know when, I don't know how, because we cannot predict when or how, so we don't know whether it's gonna take forever, or we don't know whether it's going to go like this and then up and then this and then up and then down, up, or just one straight line. But we can for sure predict that this level is not sustainable, and so the price will come down. Where? Well, let me first build a setup with you. Let's check the conditions. So the first condition is, as we just checked, that the price and the RSI make a divergence. So it means that the price goes either up or at least is flat, like in this case, and the divergence goes down. And on a macro point of view, it goes down, and most recently it goes down even faster. So we have a significant divergence between the price and the RSI exhaustion. Then the second condition that we need to check is whether the RSI is exhausted as well. And as you can see here, we have bullish exhaustion because it's green, the RSI is green. We also have bullish exhaustion here, which is the time that we had the previous top. And then we also have bullish exhaustion here, where the trend started, the downtrend started. Of course, it's not necessary that the RSI is always exhausted when we start the trend, but it's definitely welcome if we get one top, the first top, and it is exhausted. And it is a condition to be exhausted when we have the second top, which is the setup that we are looking at. So when we place our order, we want to see also exhaustion on the same candle, or maybe on the next candle if you want to wait one candle, or on the previous candle, or the last few candles. But we definitely want to see exhaustion. And the last rule is, the last condition that we want to check is to have, of course, a top. And well, we have one here and we have one here. One thing, guys, you should always wait the close of the next candle in order to be sure that this top is confirmed, because as long as you have just the candle that is showing up the top or the next candle but it's still open, this signal might disappear. So of course you can trade it while it's still open if you are on the aggressive side, so you are more risky, which is totally fine, it's okay. I just prefer to wait and to have a signal which is confirmed. So we have all the three conditions met, which are divergence between price and RSI exhaustion, to have exhaustion as a second condition, and to have a top. So we can place our order. And one more thing, guys, we can be very confident that this is not sustainable and the price will come down, also because we are sitting just below our resistance. As you can see here, we have a resistance which is given by the levels and zones indicator. These levels, either resistance or support like in this case, are very major levels. So you see here how this resistance pushes the price down, how prevents the price in this case from breaking up, because it tries to break up and then goes back down, and all throughout this duration here it stays below the resistance and even below the sell zone, which is this area, red area here. So guys, these are very major levels, and this is why I'm very confident that the price will come down from the price that is currently at. So we need to set our stop loss, and I would set the stop loss around this level here, because right now the price is at this level, this current level, and if it wants to go higher, then it must fight against this sell zone, the red area here, which will prevent it from moving higher. And then we also have this major resistance that we were discussing just a little while ago. So when you set the stop loss, if you set it just higher than the resistance, typically you are very safe. If you want to be extra safe and conservative, you can set it maybe here, which is the level that the buy area is currently at. And if you want to be more aggressive, of course you can just set it just above the top that you recently got. It depends on you, it really depends on you. I prefer to leave it here because I always want to play safe, take the best opportunities and then play it safely. And for the target, similar thing. It depends on your risk attitude and overall risk strategy. So you could say, well, I see some structure here, so I could place a target, very short target around this level, in which case, let's see, you will get kind of a +1x return. To me, it's not worth trading when I have this kind of risk reward, so I aim at least for a 2. And moreover, since I believe this was a significant level in the past, it is true that we don't have it anymore, because we don't have this support anymore. But see how significant was in the past and how many structure we have here. Okay, so I believe that if the price comes down here, then we have a very good chance that the price will likely touch this level here. Maybe it will go lower, I don't know, and I don't care. What I can predict from now is that we have a great opportunity, and if it goes down like I'm expecting, then there is a very high chance that we will touch this level here. So guys, the trade is set, also in my trading account, of course. I'll keep you posted on this, and let's see how the price comes down, because in the end I believe this will come down. I wanted to give you a quick update sometime later, but within an hour we already got to our target, guys. So this is to demonstrate that the markets are very unpredictable, in the sense that they can move the way they want, and we cannot predict that. What we can predict is the levels that they will reach, and as you can see, I was expecting the price, if the price would have come down, then this level would have been visited, like it happened. So what happened now is that the price went down and it has now retraced a little bit. I see that the RSI is just dropping, so the price might continue to go down with the same pace. I don't know, and I don't care, as I said before, because the only thing that we can predict is where the market will go. So where the levels that the market will reach, but how it will reach those levels and when, it's not possible to be predicted. And trust me, no one can ever tell you, because it's unpredictable. The market can always do whatever it wants. So we can only say, okay, the market will reach this level, but how and when, it's something we don't know. So most of the times we must be patient throughout the trade, because it takes longer than we expected. Today the opposite happened, so I was expecting this trade. In the end, it's almost 3x return, which is very interesting and solid return. So I wasn't expecting the price not to move this fast, because usually when you're aiming for a 3x return, it takes longer. But I mean, you see, the market is unpredictable. So as long as you have your stop loss set, your target set, you're good to go. You just keep track of your trade like I usually do, and I update you guys. You can see all the other videos with the regular updates which happen throughout the whole trade, but in this case the only update I can give you is that we reached the target, which is phenomenal, guys. So it means that right now it's a 3x, so it means that we could potentially lose the next 3 trades and still be profitable, because we will not lose any money if we lose the next 3 trades, which is absolutely amazing, because this is the only way we can consistently build a trading account over the long term. Because even if right now we lose 1 trade, maybe the next trade is going to be the losing trade. Of course, we are not going to lose the next 3 trades straight, but even if we lose the next trade, we are still very profitable. And then we will take another trade, and maybe the risk reward is going to be higher or lower, but since I have a risk reward of at least at minimum a 2, I can definitely be consistently profitable, because it means that if once in a while I get a losing trade, it's just something that I barely notice, because I keep growing the account. I keep growing the account trade after trade after trade. And that's the only way to be consistently profitable over an extended period of time, and ultimately consistently grow your trading account. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to give it a like as well down below, and subscribe if you didn't already. If you have any questions, feel free to ask as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.